I forgot to figure out how we could get people to join. Well, um, oh, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm gonna give it a little bit. I'm also gonna turn some of these lights on because, Alyssa, what in the actual? And I'm maybe. That's cute. I need something to open. Okay. I know I have a knife or something. Ha ha. Hi, babies. We, I'm actually, y'all, on time, already situated. Hi, Sam. Getting situated. Oh my God. Okay. Yes, I have water. I have an adult beverage. I have what I wanted to open and share with y'all. Oh, hi, Brandy. Hi, baby. Um, I am having a makeshift day. And also, okay, I'm gonna set this up here. Um, Lots of transitional things happening over here. Hey, Dio. Y'all, we're all getting situated. I'm proud of me. I'm like, I've got my beverage. I have sparkling water. I checked the mail. I'm in a semi adult today and somewhat productive. Hi. Okay. All right. We got a I have a semi agenda for today's live. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna wing it. I what's the word? Impromptu uh did some dance therapy because y'all, this is what I got myself for my birthday. If y'all haven't seen it, I got a pole. But what's cool about it, I can put it up out of the way because I was like, Alyssa, how you gonna do this like reaction wise and the couch and all of the things? But this handy dandy uh little hook like thing, which yes, I will be painting gold. And I might actually move this to like I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. But yes, like that today. I said, I need to move my body and sweat and cry a little bit. It has been one of those days of like, oh, we're growing. Oh, things are because okay. All right, yes, no, this is YouTube's. I can do this. I think I can do this. Yes, it is. It's a work in progress. Hi everybody. Y'all, for this, well, you know what? I'm gonna say it and we're gonna keep it moving. Y'all, I had my last in-person spicy uh um piece of Alyssa, use your words and slow down. I am retired from a certain part of my life and fully diving into focusing on more community building and reactions and creative projects and officially can say that your girl is a uh retired in person spicy person. Anyway, because I don't know YouTube's rules about certain words and content, and I just have PTSD from the tic tac and constantly getting in trouble. Um, but yeah, and so big feels, big feels scary, but exciting and also like, "Oh my god, can I do this? Am I capable of" like, cause y'all, I'm not gonna the rest of Spider-Man movie yes, is so tough, get ready. Y'all, in the beginning of creating this reaction community with y'all, there was a little self-doubt demon in my brain of this is silly. Like, who, like, what? I can't. And so I've gradually been quieting that voice and lots of positive self talk and surrounding myself with individuals who are like, Lissa, you're doing it. Like, you can. And the support, y'all, I love you so much. The support, even within our own community, like, let's effing go. And so also aligning and bringing in other, YouTube, it did the thing. Please, yes, okay. It that usually happens apparently at least once. I got cut off. Anyway, but bringing in another other amazing, powerful, creative women that are also have that little negative self-talk demon, self-doubt demon in their brain and head being like, what, I don't. And so, like, you all have met Lizzie. She's an incredible dancer. Her background is ballet. You'll be seeing more Lizzie. You'll be seeing more of Sierra. She is amazing Reiki master. She just became she's yoga teacher certified. She's doing amazing things. My friends are doing amazing freaking things. And so I'm like, you know what? How can we, as a community, lift each other up, because a rising tide lifts all boats. And so I'm even, y'all, I had a meeting. I'm bringing on a another production company, a content strategist. Her name is Stacy. She's amazing. And so we're doing big things. And it's crazy because even, all right, I'm gonna finish this story. Then I'm gonna open this. I have another. I got myself. Well, we'll talk about this. What's in this box? What's in the box? But yes, y'all, we're growing over here, and I am working on balancing those feelings of. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm so fucking terrified, but like exhilarated and excited, just taking on and like, like employees and retainers for strategists and PR and things where I'm like, I don't I can't. I'm like, yes you can, yes you can. It's just they're it's just dollars, like they're just numbers. It is okay because you are one person. And so growing so that I can bring y'all more amazing content. I can, like, as a community, we can build up other amazing creators. Also, like, y'all, in terms of what you all have going on, please don't ever be afraid. Sam, yeah, I know it was lagging for a little bit because it cut me off. Um, don't ever be afraid to share the things that you all are working on, whether like creative. Like, I'm so interested in knowing what and how I can also build up our community, like whether it's popping by and saying hi, or supporting the book that you're writing, or if, like, the music that you're creating. Like, let me know. Let me know, because the love that y'all pour into me is so appreciated. So I also would love to support and show love to the things that you all are doing as well. Yes, y'all, the growing pains, like, the amount of times that I have been on my floor trying to, like, either fetal position or like deep breaths, baby girl, deep breaths. You're doing a good job. Bitch, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Cause sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Sometimes I feel like I'm behind or I'm messing up, but I have to remind myself, I'm like, baby, you've never been here before. Like, this is a whole new everything. Right now I'm like not trying to look at numbers on YouTube or TikTok or Patreon. Like, I have to be aware of these numbers, but I also don't want them to drive me crazy, because what matters is the community and the creation, like what is happening, and staying true to that and not trying to drive something forward because of numbers. But anyway, okay. Great. So that has a little bit of what's going on. Your girl's in a big transition phase across the board, professionally, personally, like a lot of heavy things going on where it's like, oh, yes, people have shown me who and what they are, and the capacity that they have, and how I matter or don't matter. So, and that has been heartbreaking in spaces, but amazing in others. The women that I'm surrounded by right now are fucking chef's kiss. And so it's funny, timing is so crazy. And so, mm, 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 I forgot that I had ordered a little something something for, um and I'm just gonna open it. I'm very excited. I Y'all know how I love kintsugi and it's the Japanese art of when something breaks, piecing it back together with gold, and it makes it that much more beautiful. And so I had got these to share with someone so that we would have matching ones, but now I get to have them to myself. So, yeah. Okay, but I should put this knife down now. Yep. Dio, it's funny because it's something similar to what you got me, but different. Oh, I got them forever ago and I forgot that I got them because of tariffs and shipping and all of these things, right? Oh my God. It's a big old box for something so little. Like, y'all, do you see this? Like, this is ridiculous. But I appreciate it because it's fragile. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna do one at a time because they're both different. Um, and mm, 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 mm. Um, oh my God. They have 4 different ones. I'm gonna get the next 2. I gotta hunt down one of them. I had to hunt these down. Like, okay, these what is that? Oh, that's a card. I'll look at that in a second. Y'all know how I like my adult beverages. So, I got Kintsugi rock glasses, and each of I can't see this piece. They have, like lacy, like, white etching. Each of these pieces of glass is a different piece of glass from something else, and etched back together, with gold. I need to remember, I don't think I can put these in the dishwasher. But yes, and I do believe I th I think there needs to be something in here. I think the glass is crystal. Um, but oh my God. And there's a whole they have a whole line of different I wanted a mug so bad. But yes, I'm looking for there's one cup, there's two more, but I couldn't find whatever. Okay, I'm focused. I'm focused. Right? I'm obsessed. And they're each different. Um, and I nope, listen, we're not going there. I had got them and, they're so pretty. Yeah, each of them is different. And so, like, oh, that's my favorite. Do. So yes, I got these. Totally forgot. They came and surprised me today. I said, "I have a package? What?" But yes. So, y'all, we will be seeing these in the reactions. I will be yes. So pretty. Okay. Now I have to put these down. And all right. Now, I don't think we ever figured out, Dio, like, and I forgot how to like bring people up on the YouTubes, but I'm thinking, and I don't have the capacity today, y'all. But what I was thinking in terms of YouTube, like, I'm trying to figure out how to, oh, hi, Deb. Y'all, I forget everyone's things are different on the different platforms, but I was thinking to keep things a little bit different and grow on the YouTubes. Like TikTok is going to be where we do the one-on-ones and we bring people up and the questions and the community, right? And so it's like, I think YouTube is going to be more like story time, check in, what's going on, what I'm excited about, like say like I don't know, we're testing it out, we're figuring it out, and I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself to um uh yes, yeah, so that I'm like it's going to be story time, and I'll get a little bit better about curating what story time is going to be about or putting out but holding water. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do my best to not spoil things that are coming up because I know I get excited, y'all. But yes, but so that I think I like the idea of story time, and or even specifically opening it up to you all and asking, like, maybe posting ahead of time, like answering someone's question, or we're figuring it out as we go on the YouTubes. Thank you. Yep, y'all are on it and I love you so much. So today, story time. Ooh, do we want to do that? Do we want to do that? Um, or y'all, how do we feel about story time? Or because we do so much on the TikTok, we do so much. I forgot that it's a little chilly in here and that I was practicing on uh my lovely birthday present poll. And now your girl needs to, yep, boom. There we go. So what about listening, oh, wait. Can I listen to music on YouTube? Y'all, I'm figuring out the YouTube. I don't particularly love the YouTube because reaction wise, it's so much harder to put content on here, like with the copyrights and what have you. But I do like the idea of story time. And right now I'm just trying to figure out a story to tell, or if anyone has a specific question, that will kind of uh be like a log or track the my reaction journey, or transitioning out of certain things and like the growth. And so I actually probably going to talk to, no, yeah, wait, Sam, no copyright. Okay, got it. Oh, see, oh, thank you. Now we're answering each other's questions. I'm picking up on that. um so I'm thinking we're definitely going to talk about that, Deb, Dio, Buffy, like if that is something that we want to try out and do, and get a little bit more specific with it. Um, free music. Oh, are we thinking about like doing music reactions on YouTube? That's a big thing that I have seen. But now your girl's just rambling and I am thinking out loud, so I appreciate everyone's patience. I really do think it's going to be story time. And today, it feels like less pressure too. Um, and it can even be check-in. Ooh, story time check-in. Cause y'all, there's a lot of really big moving parts right now. And as you can see, your girl is very low energy. I am breathing, not stressed out per se. It is, where's my hair tie? So, oh my god. No, they're on my arm. They're on my do you, what? 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 Um, I just I'm nervous. It is also a small amount of people, and so I think it is fine. So, um, I'm really excited, but I'm also scared. I know I said that earlier. Um, because now, in the best way, um there are people that are relying on me, but I love that. I realize I do better for myself, like I show up better for myself when I'm showing up for others, and there's this layer of accountability. um and but making sure I balance not disappointing myself. I've had, you know, codependent relationships in my past. I'm not giving anything away, I promise. I'm not giving anything away. I am just um like documenting this journey of us building this amazing community and empire. Um and the actual, y'all, I feel like some people think I make it look real easy. And that I know what I'm doing all of the time and it just comes natural to me. It absolutely does not. Um, I, for a long time, have thrived in chaos and just am one of those people that, who's lying on you? Ah, thank you, Brandy. Thank you. Because I get that a lot, but I do know that I get shit done. And like, and I'm working on tooting my own horn. Um, yeah, right? It is so much work across the board. But I actually do love it. And so, um, and even over on the TikTok, when we were doing and going through all of that end game, pushback and negativity on like how the edit was and what have you, I'm also, y'all, I everyone knows that I'm super sensitive, right? And they were like, "Oh, don't let people get you down. Don't listen to the naysayers. We're here for you. We love you." All of those things, right? Um, right? And but and so it looks like I have a really soft skin. A lot of the like comments that I was getting back, but also deleting was that, and I know some of this was said out of love that I need to toughen up and it requires a thick skin and da 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 da. Y'all, I have the toughest soft skin. Yeah, like I'm tough. Like I can handle and have handled a lot. But your girl is also very sensitive. Serial Yes, I don't but what wait, Deb, isn't that the also, like, I don't fuck with you like, anyway, so anyway, ADD was ADDing. And so, um, I don't think I have ever been more happy and proud of myself, but unbelievably sad and terrified at the same time. But anytime I have felt remotely like that, there has been like that feeling like you're teetering in a chair and you don't know like if you move one direction too far this way or move like it feels like you're gonna fucking fall. Like and but I've been doing some journaling, which has been helpful and some meditating and well, meditation through movement. Like I've been moving and I've been trying to sit still. But as I look back, I'm like, baby girl, anytime you have felt that, okay, sometimes you fall. Yes, but there have been other times where like the exponential, like the pivot, like the push forward, like right before I moved to Los Angeles, I was working for a government contractor. I was a production planner and scheduler and helping oh was it oh my goodness the Navy building nuclear aircraft carriers for the Navy. I was on the nuclear pipe fitting and nuclear testing department and I would your girl like I was making dumb money. I was dumb good at my job. They moved me to upstate New York, helped start the planning department there. It was crazy. Miserable. Miserable. I was so unhappy. I was doing theater. I was going into the city to New York. I was in a I was in a relationship. We're not gonna go into that, but no, we can go into that. Sometimes I get really hesitant about sharing certain things because of the light that it's going to paint certain people in my life and because I care about those people. I loved them, had love for them, yes. But when I look back, I'm like, why am I protecting people who didn't protect me? And if they like anyway, so I sometimes get a little hesitant because yes. And so I was in New York and that was great. Moved up there under the understanding that I was gonna that we were a team. We were partners. Like we were doing this, right? And so we're focused on their career and we're moving up, we're building this life. I'm gonna give it a year, then we're gonna focus on my creative career and but a year came around, that wasn't the case. And I was like, then excuse me, the fuck am I doing here? And so that was a hard realization, and I had to cut everything that I thought was gonna happen off and be like, "Wow, okay, the only reason I came here was for us so that we could build this and then I could focus on what was important to me." Then if that's not the case, then I'm moving to I was either gonna move into New York City or Los Angeles. And timing is so interesting, y'all. Oh, come on, through line, Alyssa, timing, timing. So that's crazy. As my brain is putting together pieces right now. So I had to sit with some things and be like, okay, Alyssa, what do you want? Because I thought that's what I wanted, and I thought that I had found someone to build something with. Um, and it just so happened my aunt asked if I wanted to look at me parsing out my autobiography or some type of anyway, like focus, Alyssa, focus. Asked me if I wanted to go on a trip with her to Los Angeles to see some of her girlfriends. And I said, "Why not? I know what New York City's like in the city, because I would go often. I would just hop on the train because I was in Saratoga Springs in upstate New York. And so I went. Y'all, I stepped off the plane and I was like, "Oh my God, I can breathe." Like the way my shoulders dropped and the air like went into like the back of my lungs, and I just was like, "Oh, I think I'm home." Like, oh, it was amazing. Explored different parts of Los Angeles. While I was there, I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do some headshots." I got some headshots done. I came back and I was like, "Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm moving." Yo, when I tell you, homie didn't believe me, he's like, "What? Excuse me?" We even had a trip planned to Las Vegas with my family, and, like, it was a whole thing, and I got to the point I said, "No, yeah, I got, you didn't like, okay." So, packed up all my stuff, anything that didn't fit into my car, I sold, and I wanted to drive cross country. I'm glad I didn't drive cross country, but I made a deal, like a compromise with my family. I shipped my car to Washington, to Seattle, Washington, Tacoma to be specific. I have family out there, spent some time there, and then my very close cousins, they drove me down. We drove together from Seattle to Los Angeles. Y'all, my crazy self, I didn't have a job. I didn't know where I was gonna live. I was like, oh, I'll stay in an Airbnb. Ooh, I saved 10 grand. Like, I'm gonna be fine for like what, 6 or 7 months. Y'all, LA is different. LA is different. LA is different. But and it was one of those feelings again. I'm like, "Alyssa, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know, but I need to go. I need to do this." And so also listening to that intuition of I want more. I'm capable of more. I'm not happy that cuz while I was in New York working that government job, like making good money, I was escaping to the bathroom and crying, like just sobbing and trying to get it together, trying to make a relationship work that wasn't working, like where I wasn't being listened to, I wasn't being seen, I wasn't being taken seriously. Like I was a roommate, I was a mom, like where this person wasn't showing up for me or considering me. I said, "Yeah, I want more." So I went to go get that more. And that was terrifying. That uh yeah, yeah, like, right? Do you like it? Oh, thank you, y'all. Okay, focus, Alyssa. So got to Los Angeles, didn't have a fucking clue, y'all. But I said, it's gonna be all right, and you're gonna figure it out because I always do. Like through tears, through mental breakdowns, and um, so I dove headfirst into taking on-camera acting classes, improv classes, just anything, and taking any opportunity that I could to be on set, to work with creatives, to because I have a theater background, but I was like, okay, I haven't really done much on camera work. And so anything that I could get my hands on that was storytelling, I did. And but then also, y'all, being in Los Angeles, yo. yo, money started going so fast. And I said, baby, we need a job. This savings is nothing. So I got my first job at the Fat Dog, which is actually still like right across, like it's so close to let's just rate it in. The Fat Dog. The Fat Dog's not there anymore. But it was one of my first jobs. I was a food runner and then I became a server and I worked at the Fat Dog forever. Um, in that first year that I lived here, it was one of the then, looking back now, I'm like, that was no, it wasn't tame. It was one of my hard like, one of the hardest years in my life in Los Angeles. Cause y'all, within a span of a year, I moved 7 times. Like, between crazy roommates, between, um, you know, like, finding a place, but then the owner was selling the house and gave me 30 days notice. I was like, "Bruh." Like, lived in a guest house for a while, but then had a friend stay with me, but then wouldn't leave. It was the finding community, but also stable housing in Los Angeles. That was, oh my God, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. And also trying to be, physically fit in Los Angeles in a way that works with your schedule. For a little bit, it was really funny. I was making content around or trying out all the different free trials at different yoga studios, at gyms, and like just hopping around and trying to use like the 2 weeks unlimited for $30 or ooh, sign up and get a free week. And so y'all, I had a running list of all of the places where I could go and do yoga or Pilates or use the gym and not and be smart about it cuz again, y'all, LA is different. This bitch expensive. She expensive. So little like crafty smart things like that. I mean, I started running. Um just and it was exhausting, but what I didn't realize is that I was building my foundation of like learning the city, and then I did stumble upon my home yoga studio and I have been there for 9 years. That's where I take Dolafit. Um it's where I was doing Habibi Body and all of those things. And so little by little, I was building my LA foundation, my LA community, working on my, health and wellness, like across the board in terms of like my mental health, my physical health, and also friendships. That's a whole other story because that's a whole other story time. We're not gonna get into friends this go round. But I I remember that feeling and I even y'all I have oh, night, Deb. Mwah, 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 mwah. It's funny. I got a new phone. Y'all, we've been upgrading things across the board. And so I got a new phone and I need to switch phone numbers over because your girl has a business line now. But I was going through trying to clear out and make space because I also have a crazy amount of storage that and but also yes, y'all know videos, photos take up so much on your phones. So, oh, hello, Philippines. So I was going through like old videos, old photos, and I'm like, yo, come on, growth. Come on, like moving here. Like, I have a couple videos of me like sobbing, like, but like talking to myself and pepping myself up and be like, hey, baby girl, I need you to watch this when you are questioning yourself or like things are hard right now, but I'm so proud of you. Like I have no idea what I'm doing, but I do know that I'm super happy and I'm super proud. I'm fucking scared and this sucks and I'm like not lonely, but like felt alone. Like I know like I have so much love that I'm surrounded by, but like that feeling of isolation and you don't know who to talk to and you don't know what direction to go in and you are listening to this little tiny whisper of a voice like this like "Oh my god, bitch, are you crazy? Like, this is crazy." And, like, hindsight, like, Alyssa, you had no plan. You had, like, and so I have a couple of those videos of me like breaking down, but trying to hold myself together. And I don't know who to talk to, but to talk to myself, as crazy as that sounds, and be like, oh, mama, like, okay. And and so this feeling is very familiar. Like even the like the breaking up of someone who I thought was my partner, going to be my partner, and going through that, and like over analyzing all of the pieces of like, oh my God, was I wrong about this person? Like, what is wrong with me? Like, why do I give so much? And why are you like just all of the questions that flood your brain when you're going through any type of breakup, whether it's a friendship breakup, whether it's a breakup with a romantic partner, or a breakup with, like, I've had to distance myself from family and like create boundaries, and and hoping that you're doing the right thing, and all of those voices that are in your head, but working on listening and finding your voice and what is best for you. And no matter how much it hurts, reminding yourself that you're doing the right thing. And if you're not, then you'll figure it out along the way. So having to look back and using the wisdom that has been acquired, and remembering the times where you have felt like this before and what has happened. So it's like, okay, am I repeating a pattern, of like, is this a positive pattern, is this a negative pattern, like have I learned from things, or what can I do differently so I don't end up in a similar situation that was not good for me, or how do I repeat something that was good for me, and like I have this similar feeling and so it y'all, I yes, it is a very interesting time because there are a lot of pieces that are changing, and breaking, but things that are growing from them. And some things are being, completely left behind, and it freaking sucks. And you want a little bit of closure, or you want an explanation or an apology or some type of something, but having to be like, okay, well then you have to give that to yourself or you're not going to get it. And so there's also a really large level of acceptance and believing in self. And so right now I am sitting in the believing in self, even though I feel the fuck crazy, but amazing things keep happening. And so those are the pieces that I'm learning to hold on to, and that I hope that I am sharing. Not I hope, I know that I am sharing in case anyone is going through something similar, or, you know, afraid to make a certain jump or change. Like all of there's so many feelings that come up, but learning how to lean into them and being a little bit afraid, but moving forward and doing things anyway. Um, and so, and not letting, you know, life and the minutia of life take over, where you're just doing the same thing. You're sitting in this unhappiness, and being okay with wanting more or different for your life. And so, like, timing, bringing it back to timing, crazy things have been happening, because life's right. And we've been growing this community. The Patreon's doing amazing, the TikTok's doing great. I'm trying to figure out the YouTubes, and transitioning out of spicy work is terrifying, because that has been a large, like, well, the main source of income for me for a very long time. And cutting that off completely is like, okay, um, so that I can focus on creative things, and that we can build what we're building here. And while life was lifing, because y'all, like we kind of touched on it 2 weeks ago, my birthday was a shit show, but a beautiful shit show. Um, in certain spaces. Like my birthday was heartbreaking. Um, but I got through it, moved through it, and so during that time, y'all, I was not my best. I was not on top of, posting on time, like community engagement, all of the things. And as a result, like numbers drops, things changed, and now that I'm slowly getting back into things, like right before I was like, oh my God, like we're not growing. Things are like I can't do this. Maybe I can't retire. Da 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 da. And like that tense feeling of let me just go back to what I know. Let me like maybe just a little bit longer, right? Because full disclosure, like real talk, because yes, that's who I am and that matters. Hi. Um, oh my God, where'd my brain go? I got a little bit nervous because getting even more real. Like we lost like 100 subscribers on the Patreon, which like was a lot, like around like 4 or 5 grand. And I said, ah, right, right. I was like, Alyssa, breathe. Baby, it's just numbers. You're okay. You're doing good, mama. I know right now it doesn't feel like it. And as things are transitioning, it is scary. And you're bringing on, other collaborators. You're hiring, so that you can outsource and so you can get your time back. Like it's gonna be okay. Y'all, the craziest thing happened because as you know, I'm a filmmaker. My background is theater. I also act. I've been on The Rookie. I've been on Ballard. I was recently on NCIS. And so and like sometimes I forget about those things, and I also need to make that more of a focus. And so like juggling so many things, right? Y'all, tell me why, what was it, last week? I had a bunch of residual checks roll in that equated like balanced out the drop in Patreon. The way I cried, the way I was like, "Oh my God, come on timing, come on universe, come on God." Like and just I was like, "Alyssa, you're going to be okay." Like, even if you didn't get that, you're gonna be okay. So sometimes, like, so my point with that, y'all, is sometimes when you're making a big jump, there's a pivot, a change. You're going all in a different direction because you're not happy and you know you can change things, but it's scary and it's gonna take effort. It's gonna take me not ordering out so much. It's gonna take me like there's gonna have to be change, right? Um and when you trust in yourself and you trust in that change, like things that you have already done, that you've already set up for yourself, like it's gonna come back around. Or like like the like it just y'all, the way it I was like, oh, that's right. I did I did that. I did that already. I was like, "Come on, past Alyssa, setting future Alyssa and present Alyssa up for success." It was crazy. It was crazy. It was. And so it gave me like that little bit of breathing room to even like to be like, "Mama, you even if you don't know what you're doing, you know what you're doing." Like that feeling of, okay, this is what I want. I'm going to go after what I want. I'm at least going to try because I know what I don't want. I don't want to be here anymore doing things that don't make me feel like the best version of myself. I don't want to be, you know, like unheard in conversations or unseen and not considered in certain relationships. And so just standing on that even when it fucking hurts and it's scary and you feel crazy and your heart's breaking or like the anxiety of, well, I don't know, something that I've worked on, and like a saying that I've had for a really long time. I'm like, okay, but what if you did? Or just because you don't know doesn't mean you don't know how to figure out how to know. Or maybe there are other people that do know, and there are people that care about you. And so, okay, if you don't know this thing, what I do know is you know how to figure it out. you know how to research, you know how to ask questions. I'm learning how to ask for help. um, and so, yes, yep, yep. Yeah, oh, yes, even when you don't know, you do know. Come on, come on. Yes. So that's a little story time, a little lore, a little hopefully motivation, inspiration, and not just for myself. Sometimes I have to hear it and I need to say it out of my mouth, and share it with others because that also helps me be accountable. It also helps me remember that it's okay to not be okay. Um, and yes, yo, whoo, the lows be lowing, y'all. Every like lately, um, but I'm also realizing sometimes you have to have a breakdown to have a breakthrough. And even when like Alyssa, deep breaths. Some of the lowest points in my life have catapulted me into the most beautiful season of me. Um and it's that cliche of you can't have a lotus without mud. Like you can't have flowers without the rain and the growth and so um that is a little backstory on how I got to Los Angeles and how timing um is key, and sometimes you don't realize like the timing of things and how things are working out for you, and how y'all it's like moving through those low points. Like it's not going to stay that way forever, the way things like swing and move back. And yeah, is it's a lot, but I'm excited. This is the proudest and happiest, but yet saddest I have been. Like I remember this feeling and these times in my life and how they have shaped me. And I'm like, look, I love you, you big beautiful little bitch. We are not giving up yet, or not. Like, I shouldn't say yet. We are not giving up. And so yeah, I do think, you know what, y'all, Thursdays is gonna become like YouTube story time. Like, uh and maybe sometimes they'll just be impromptu stories. Sometimes like I'm gonna talk to the team and maybe like like I should it should be cohesive. Like I'm like, "Listen, we building blocks. We gotta make sure the stories make sense and they lead us somewhere." Um, but yes, come on. For not This is not a first pancake anymore. But yes, yeah, therapy Thursdays. Right? We're gonna have group therapy, but y'all, I'm not a doctor. I don't have like I'm not certain. Like, look, we're just sharing inspiration and experience and life stories. I'm not a doctor. I want to make sure I put that out there. I am a creative storyteller, content creator. I am a creatrix. I am a that that's I'm y- I'm working on using that word more, creatrix. Because yes, I love it. It's one of my new favorite words. Come on. Yes, Dio, y'all. Dio holds it down. She holds it down. She be keeping me together. Like, oh my gosh, yes. But all right. Y'all, I gotta get on some content creation. Dio, we might have like a touch base meeting now that I think about it. Um, oh, what am I watching tonight? I'm knocking out some more Once Upon a Time and High School Musical, the series. And I might watch some. Oh nope, I've got some VIP stuff to do. I just realized I might like that. I got yep. So that is the plan. I love y'all so much. Yeah, I'm gonna create a plan. The plan will be on the Patreon and the Discord and all the things. We're working on figuring out the YouTubes and the Twitch, and our next live is on TikTok on Monday. Right? Monday? Is it It's Monday. Yes, we go live on Mondays. On Mondays, we go live on TikTok. All right, my babies. I love y'all so much. Oh, I haven't seen Tick Tick Boom. That's the Rent one, right? With Andrew Garfield. Um, oh my gosh, I haven't seen Tick Tick Boom. I do want to. I think it's on the list. Mm. And y'all, last night Sierra made me watch the balloon popping show on the YouTubes. Like, we did a first pancake of that. It's a little bit of a hot mess, but I think I'm gonna put it up on the Patreon. And yes, Dio, let's do that. Okay, y'all, I gotta go get some of these ideas out that we just talked about before I lose them or before I get caught up in something else. But I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. And I'm also gonna figure out if I'm gonna save these. Um, or no, I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna save them. Um, it's just a little scary for me. It's very. It's like, Alyssa, you very open and raw out here. Pop the yo, pop y'all real quick. Pop the balloon. Pop the balloon was Sierra's trying to make me go on Pop the Balloon. Like, I'm like, I could do a how to, like some of the, like, it was, oh my gosh, y'all, it's crazy. It is brutal. Pop the Balloon was so brutal. I'm like, Mama, I don't know if I want to be on that show. She's like, Alyssa, shut up. No one's gonna pop the balloon when you walk out. The way it was anyway, all right, I gotta focus. I love y'all. I don't know if I could go on a baking show. I mean, I can cook, but I can't cook like other people can cook. I can taste test. Like, I'll eat it. Like, I'll eat the food. um oh my god, I just saw the one where he was trying to sing the Usher one. I said, baby, stop it right now with the party bus, the way he was plugging. Anyway, that show was crazy. It might take me a little bit to edit. It was crazy. It was crazy, and I get it, but I don't get it. Me and reality television, but we had a good couple laughs. Y'all, there were a couple times where I was like, "Damn, I'm going to hell." Like, some of the things that came out of my mouth, I was like, "Oh, Alyssa, that was kind of very mean," or but, like, honest. I was like, "This show," like, anyway, I love y'all. I got to go. Yes, we need to you need the wrong Paris? I see, I don't know what some of these are. Oh, hi, Lily. I don't know what the wrong Paris is. Okay. All right, y'all. A grownish, oh yeah, the pop the balloon's gonna go in the grown folks like folder. Um, it was it was something else, y'all. It was something else. But on that note, I gotta go. I've said that like so many times, but okay, for real this time. I love all requests go on the Discord. Okay, y'all, I love you so much. I'll see you on Monday on the TikTok. We'll be doing more YouTube stuff on Thursdays, but it'll probably alternate with for Twitch, but the calendar gets posted weekly on Patreon and on the Discord. I might start putting it on the bulletin. Dio, yeah, might start putting it on the bulletin on the TikTok. We're figuring it out. We're growing. I love y'all, and I will see you Monday. Bye.